What if one of the funniest shows on TV was actually full of serious secrets? That's exactly the case with Hogan's Heroes. It may have looked like a silly comedy about prisoners in World War II, but behind the laughs there are real-life stories, shocking facts, and unexpected truths that fans are only now discovering. Let's uncover the biggest secrets from Hogan's Heroes that left fans speechless. It wasn't supposed to be about World War II. At first, the show wasn't even about war. The creators, Bernard Fine and Albert Ruddy, originally wanted it to take place in an American prison. But when they heard another network was working on a similar idea set in a POW camp, they completely changed their plan. In just one day, they rewrote the entire story to focus on a German prison camp during World War II. And the rest is history. Jewish actors played the Nazis. One of the biggest surprises is that many actors who played Nazis were actually Jewish, and some had lived through the horrors of the real war. Werner Klemperer, who played Colonel Klink, was Jewish and fled Nazi Germany with his family. He only agreed to play Klink if the Nazis were always shown as fools. Robert Clary, who played LeBeau, had an even more powerful story. He was a Holocaust survivor. He spent time in the Buchenwald concentration camp and lost many family members. Still, he chose to act in a show about Nazi Germany, to turn pain into comedy and resilience. Serious lawsuits behind the scenes. The creators of the movie Stalag 17 believed Hogan's Heroes stole their idea. They sued the show's producers, claiming it copied their work. A jury agreed, but the judge ruled against them. He said the tone was totally different. Stalag 17 was serious. Hogan's Heroes was funny. Years later, in 2012, the rights to the show became a legal mess again. A possible movie version was discussed in 2014, but it never came to life. Mistakes were made on purpose. Fans noticed props from the 1950s and 60s in a show set in the 1940s. That's a big mistake, right? Wrong. The producers added those items on purpose. They didn't want the show to feel too serious. They even gave Colonel Klink a World War I-style hat to make him look outdated and clueless. These mistakes helped keep the tone light and silly. That famous line was improvised. Everyone remembers Sergeant Schultz's classic line, "I know nothing, nothing." But did you know it wasn't even in the script? Actor John Banner came up with it during filming. It fit his character so well that it became one of the most famous lines from the show. Real talents behind the scenes. The cast of Hogan's Heroes wasn't just acting, they were truly talented. Bob Crane, Colonel Hogan, was a skilled drummer. Richard Dawson, Newkirk, was a singer. Howard Kane, Major Hochstetter, was a champion banjo player. Many of them even appeared on the show's music album. Several actors also served in the military, bringing real-life experience to their roles. Germany didn't air it until 1992. Although Hogan's Heroes started in 1965, it didn't air in Germany until 1992. Why? Because it was too sensitive. German producers had to rewrite scenes, remove Nazi references, and even change some plots. For example, in one episode, the characters destroy a weapons factory. In the German version, they just mess up a toilet paper factory instead. Hogan's Heroes may have looked like a simple comedy, but it was built on powerful stories, brave casting choices, and clever writing. From Holocaust survivors to courtroom drama, from hidden jokes to musical talent, the show had so much more going on than fans ever knew.